So I haven't made a video like this in a long time. All my videos lately have been guides or making fun of IGN. Why can I not have my infinite ammo? Why can I not have my infinite health? Hopefully making fun of Watch Mojo very soon. But today I wanted to just sit down and have a little bit of a conversational piece about a couple things. Some questions I've been getting asked to PC versus console, which platform I prefer, why. I wanted to address Horde mode as well for Doom Eternal, which I want to make this very clear. Horde mode is a PC mod. It is not available on console. There's no official word from id Software or Bethesda on a real dedicated Horde mode as much as everybody wants one. As far as we console players go, we can go fuck ourselves. I'm joking. But, before I started misleading anyone or got your hopes up accidentally, I just wanted to make that clear. This is a PC mod. And mods are cool, but you know what else is cooler?
That 70% of my daily viewers are not subscribed. If you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing and leave a like. Please, just do it, guys. Thank you. I love you.
So I want to start this off talking about console versus PC. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm predominantly a console player. I have all of my Ultra Nightmare guides tailored for console players. 90% of my gameplay are all captured on the PlayStation 4. However, I do have a PC that's 100% capable of running games well over 100 frames. I beat Doom Eternal and Ultra Nightmare on both PlayStation 4 and PC, so I'm more or less well versed with keyboard, mouse, and controller. And I still pretty much, for the most part, play on console rather than PC. And everyone has their own reasons. Everyone prefers different platforms for whatever. And I will admit, mouse and keyboard does feel a lot more comfortable. But for me as a content creator, God, that's such an ugly word. You know what's worse? Influencer. As a Doom influencer, god damn, kill me. As someone that makes shitty content on the internet, I think that's a nice blanket statement. Recording on console is just so much easier for me. Plus with the HDR and the game render modes, my gameplay on console has a distinct look to it that I just really like. And because of that, I gravitate to making my shitty videos on console. As far as which of the two is easier, on harder difficulty settings, I will objectively say that they are tied. And this is why. If you are accustomed to playing on controller, you have quick response times. The game by itself shouldn't even be that much of a challenge. I would also say on console, it feels like you're given at least half a second extra for response, rather than on PC, it's just like instantaneous. You need to react, which if you're accustomed to mouse and keyboard, that's not really a problem. And that faster reaction time could be because on PC you can go past the 60 frames, meanwhile on console it's locked. But either way, going from PC back to console, it's much slower, but no matter what, I always feel like I have a better understanding of every single demon's position and have more confidence in the fight that I'm in, just because I feel like you have that extra response time. Of course, on console you have to fumble with the damn weapon wheel, and then on PC you can experiment much more freely due to your entire arsenal being accessible in a matter of seconds. But I think id Software hit a nice balance between console and PC. It's definitely a game you should play on PC, but I wouldn't say you're missing out on the entire experience if you're stuck on console. Especially if you're playing with something like a scuff, then you can switch weapons a little faster and you're that much closer to being a little bit of a PC player. But I could make an entire video on the comparison between PC and console. Just in a nutshell, I prefer console just for recordings. PC I do in my spare time. It is fun as hell to play, but there is another distinct advantage of being stuck on console, and that is the lack of mod support. A couple days ago, is it proteh? I made that IGN video and I can't say anything right. Like earlier, I said archvile and I almost committed a self-reset. Let's say self-reset instead. And then I can't pronounce anything right. The IGN video really fucked me up. Anyways, a couple days ago, a modder by the name of proteh released a Horde mode, and this shit is wild. It is amazing. It is something that should be in the base game, undoubtedly. That was basically what I wanted to talk about today as well. Will id Software ever release an official Horde mode? If they do, it's definitely going to be next year, bare minimum. They seem to really be prioritizing the DLC as they should. Invasion mode was pushed all the way back to 2021, and we don't know what else is on id Software's plate as far as the base game goes. People are speculating that there's going to be a second year of DLC. Then there's of course the question of battle mode. Where's that headed? There's rumors, or at least I heard, that the first DLC or extra demon that's going to be added to battle mode is postponed until 2021 as well. And it just looks grim for the possibility of an official Horde mode. But if it ever was to become a thing, I don't think it would ever be what this Horde mode is. This is frankly probably too much for a console to handle. Just playing any game right now on a PlayStation 4, Modern Warfare, even sometimes during Doom Eternal, it sounds like this thing is a Boeing 727 taking off. You throw in this Horde mode on this console, and it is going to show you its impression of an M80, or it's just going to finally launch itself into the stratosphere. Either way, I don't think the console's capable of supporting this amount of demons on the screen, especially if you take into consideration the frame rate, player experience, you know, trivial shit. No. If this ever came to console, we're going to get the bare minimum, nothing like this. Probably a quarter of what this mod has in store. And we're talking about a mod that has a wave of full-on cacodemons, or another wave of nothing but Hell Knights, another wave of nothing but Arachnotrons, and another wave of, oh wait, your console just crashed. You see what I mean? Now something I want to address is, I've been getting asked if this is possible on console. To my knowledge, no. Even if it was, I don't think, as I just said, the consoles are capable of running these. But regardless, if id Software was to come out with an official Horde mode for Doom Eternal, it would never be to this caliber, whether if we're talking about PC or on console. I just think they're completely tired of hearing people bitch and complain. So I don't think they'll be willing to challenge the players this far. I mean, as of right now, Double Marauder seems to be getting enough people mad, and that's about a DLC that hasn't even released yet. I'm sick of hearing people getting mad, and I actively avoid those people. I don't know how I'm still hearing them. I'm assuming people just wait for me to go to sleep and they actively replay Upper Echelon's review of Doom Eternal. Can't get that shit out of my head.
Insanely fast, deal a ton of damage, and have a boatload of health. All of it combines to make an encounter that just sucks. Get good scrub, well, sure, whatever.
Anyways, I wanted to finish this off with, for one, the question. I want to pass this off to you. Do you think there will ever be a Horde mode brought to console, or even an official Horde mode that'll be brought to the console and PC? If I'm not mistaken, proteh is still actually working on adding in a couple extra waves, maybe even further down the line, tweaking and updating this mod. So with that being the case, do you think id Software is going to try and up their game to compete with the mod? Do you think they even can? And how would they even approach that? Proteh starts you up in the Slayer Gate of Exultia, and you're given nothing. As you progress through the waves, you unlock things like more weapons, more weapon mods, your dash, your blood punch, crucible, more sentinel crystals. So you're slowly but surely leveling your Slayer back up, which I also think it was a nice touch for them to allow you to keep all your stuff that you get once you die and you reset. If you reach, let's say, the chain gun, you get to keep the chain gun if you end up dying, so you can restart with all your equipment that you ended up achieving. A wonderful touch. I also love how they have their own announcer, and the music in the arena is tailored for the combat. So as things start to intensify, the soundtrack is going to change and intensify with you. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm going to wrap this up here, but I'm going to leave a portion of one of my favorite moments throughout the Horde mode. I suck balls, but halfway decent. Like always, guys, my name is Cynic. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to watch the horrible PC gameplay if you want. And of course, like always, the Discord link is down in the description and most likely in the pinned comment. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.
If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike, it is completely fine, and links to all of my social accounts will be down below.
Are you growing tired, Slayer? Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work.